Hello, everybody. How you doing? I think I just made that. I forgot my mic. I turned my mic on a little earlier there at the end. You guys get to hear my throat, because we got a long night ahead of us. 3 hours of Rocket League action coming into you tonight for the Indy Gaming League. How are you guys doing? Hopefully, everybody's having an amazing evening. I am your caster for tonight. I am Sporty FC. Hopefully, everybody's having an amazing evening. And if you're not, well, welcome anyways, and hopefully you'll have an amazing evening here with us tonight. I'm sure you will absolutely love it here tonight, as we got 3 matches for you this lovely Wednesday evening. You already saw the first one tonight is MBG Muffin Men versus the Walkman Warriors. And after this, we'll have aBigStinkyDoody and FSE Funny Car Man. It's the Oxide Void, for any of you wondering, and Oxide has been on stream before, and then we'll end off with Thick Mouthfeel and Reeskee Shots returning to the stream. Once again, both these teams, we've seen them play, and they've had varying results, but great to see them ending off today's night at 11 p.m. First of all, we got to focus on our 9 p.m. match between MBG Muffin Man and the Walkman Warriors. This is a Tier 3 2v2. And so hopefully you guys coming in are going to be excited for it, because it's definitely a big match here at the end of the season. So many teams, even if they've already guaranteed the spots, are trying to fight for better seeding, or just really confidence going into the finals. Confidence so much more important here to so many of these teams, because it doesn't matter what happens in the regular season if you don't show up in the playoffs, because the playoffs are where everything goes down. Top 16 will make it. Both of these teams are in the top 16. Muffin Men are second, while the Walkman Warriors are at 12. A bit scary here for Walkman Warriors, because their division has 18 teams, and a loss here will make it difficult, because that 16th team is currently 1-3, and Walkman are 2-2. While they do have 2 games left in their season, and realistically only need to win one of them to secure the spot. A win here would be massive against the MBG Muffin Men. Going to really give them so much confidence going into this last week, where they need to play 2 matches, and if they lose both of them, their chances don't look easy. But if they win at least one of them, it's all in their hands, and they're pretty confident. As long as they get one win at the end of this week, which is pretty likely for a team like them, and then they will be fine. After this, they do have a match. I believe they have another match. Do they not have another match? Oh, they're 2-3. Oh, they're 2-3. I apologize. And I was talking so much, and then nope. I do apologize. My bad on that one. I was also currently 13th in the division, not 12th. One of the teams just decided to update something. Good timing as always. If you guys are getting your votes in on who you think are the better team. Walkman Warriors now officially 2-3. Let me fix that right up. Guess someone just submitted a result there. So this is actually both teams' last match of the week now. Oh, that's fun. I'm happy with that. I love this. Getting to the final week, and again, this is important for both teams here. Muffin Men still near the top of their division. Would be nice if they could win it, but they're just looking to, come into this final week, play their hearts out, and play consistent. I'm currently making that correction right now on my stream. Walkman Warriors are a part of the Senior Series Esports organization that actually has been on the stream a surprising number of times so far this season. It's kind of surprising here how many times they've been on the stream, but I'm always here for these orgs, as we gotta send out the info. I am actually not paying attention right now. This is probably this is a very slow start, but we're making sure we get all the info out to everyone here. Playing again, huge match, the final match of the season for the Walkman Warriors. A loss puts their season in jeopardy. A win basically guarantees that they're going to make it. Actually, no, it will guarantee that they'll make it. Going 3-3 will make it out of reach for the 16th seed to get in. A loss though means that they could be surpassed, but they did have a couple teams have some pretty standout weeks to do so. Still though, you don't want to take any chances in this league. Upsets are not uncommon, and especially when you get closer and closer to the playoffs. Some teams are just late season resurgences, jump to the playoffs, and immediately show off who they are. An important match here for the Walkman Warriors, the 13th placed team currently. Well, a win doesn't make their season any easier, as they're going to be facing a tough opponent in the first round. As long as they can confirm the top 16, that's all they really ask, and that's all that they really want here. As we are waiting, the prediction almost done over here. We got about a minute left in it. Between the MPG Muffin Men of the Melon Patch Gaming Organization is honestly so massive. Such a big org. And then the Walkman Warriors of, as I said previously, Senior Series. I'm going to go in game. We're going to see if maybe both the teams are in here. I did have to make that quick check in that for the 2-3 instead of the 2-2 anymore. Because Walkman Warriors did have that, did have a loss given to them, so unfortunate for them. Now this is basically a must-win for them. But even if they lose, that doesn't guarantee that they'll be kicked out. There's still a couple teams that have to pass them. Those teams being No Toxicity, Too Fat, Too Furious, Tactical Force Elite, and Allies Esports for them to be knocked out. That is 4 whole teams that need to play really well. Chances are they've guaranteed top 16, but who wants to take chances in the Indie Gaming League? I definitely don't. They're going to make sure they play the best that they can in this series. Even going 2-3 is going to be pretty good for them, as I do hear the message, Walkman Warriors are in the lobby, as I also need to turn off my Discord notifications so that you don't get to hear them on my stream, because that'll be annoying. As I do welcome all of you to my stream. Again, if you guys don't know me, I am Sporty FC, Aircaster Boy for tonight. Welcome to the Sporty stream, everybody. This is exactly what it's like every single night. As Walkman Warriors have stated, they're in the lobby. Checking up, we're going to be checking up on the Muffin Men. Checking up on the Muffin Men, make sure they're in. As we are hearing from them, they are just needing an extra moment here. Absolutely no issue. All 3 matches are an hour apart, so we can spend a little bit of time here. And I guess you guys can hear me chatting for a little bit. I am so excited, man. This is another big week for the stream. I think I got currently 13 different matches scheduled, which is bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. So happy. But again, this is not even the first one. We already had 2 matches go by. Yesterday and the day before, we had 2 matches. And again, this has been a long streak. This is the last day in a row. I think currently I've been going like 8-9 days in a row. I'd have to check up on that. So on August 8th, that would be 9 whole days in a row. I've been casting every single day for 9 whole days. And this is the 9th, and we're going to be taking a break tomorrow. Thursday I'm going to be resting a little bit. Maybe I'll get a casted match, who knows. But I'm probably going to be taking a little bit of a day off for tomorrow, and then I'll be back on Friday with 3 more matches, 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday. Again, if you want to see updates on who's playing one, go to my Discord. My Discord tells you all the teams that are playing, and when. Or if you want to wait for it, I always give updates on my Twitter account at SportyFCRL as, hey, CountryBoy20, welcome to the Sporty stream. How's your day going so far? Are you cheering for the Walkman Warriors? I'm assuming this is the country from the Walkman Warriors. Hopefully you're doing well. We're gonna check in lobby as, hey country. Sadly I can't wave to you because I don't have a face cam for this screen, but oh, there they are. before we go. Hi, country. Okay, let's get back. Let's get back into it. They're ready to get in, and honestly, let's just start off as quickly as we need to. This is a best of 5. We got time here to chat around if you guys want us to. The first of 3 matches tonight. Between teams that are both at very different sides of the bracket, but both looking for the exact same results in this week, a win. Let's get ourselves going. This is a tier 3 match, by the way. MBG Muffin Men are in the blue. The Walkman Warriors repping the orange. And right now on the field, it's PV. PV, he may have just found himself a breakaway to get the first goal. Oh, he backflips away, and Beef Supreme's going to clear it. PV almost off to a strong start here for MBG Muffin Men. A name that a lot of you recognize for being the pre-Cloud9 name. And this name holds a lot of history. As here comes a shot, saved away by Country Boy. Country who just said hi to us. Now playing for his organization and to secure the playoffs. Senior Series trying to hold strong here. They're currently playing a lot more defensive in this series. You can see the Muffin Men a lot more aggressive, ready to challenge, and that's going to give them an open net. Oh, PV's going to score this one. Although saying that would be a bit misleading. It goes in off of Country Boy's touch. As Country Boy, a little too straight onto the ball there. I think he was looking for a pinch off that post, but when he saw that it wouldn't come, instead tried to get a backflip to clear it away, maybe even get a psycho touch, but couldn't do so. Instead, he forces it in his own net, giving the Muffin Men an early lead. Chilton, bump past one, trying to get to Supreme's face, and he can't. PV to the back wall. And oh, 50-50s with 2 players of the Senior Series. Nope, nice. Senior Series team. Chilton back. Gonna keep it himself. You saw him and PV both asking at the same time if the other wanted the ball, but at the end, turns out that Chilton wanted it more. Off the back wall, Chilton's gonna just get the clear here. A bit of a giveaway to Country. Country keeping the ball close to him. PV's gonna bump him off. And the clear's here from the Muffin Men. Well, they are working. A bit scary here because they are a bit clear happy. They like to hit the ball as hard as possible. And if the Walkman Warriors position themselves a little bit further back, they can return those back to the Muffin Men. So far, they haven't figured that out. Instead, the Muffin Men figuring out the defense. They now get another goal, and this is Chilton's first of the game. Off of PV's 50-50. Assisting Chilton to keep their lead strong. Instead, fortify it, make it 2 goals instead of 1. Another kickoff, and so far, Muffin Men, the kickoff has always rolled to their side. But it doesn't really matter if they've won it or not. That has been kind of back and forth here. Oh, Beef Supreme, oh no. This one's back. Country has to make the save, and he does. Beef Supreme almost threw one in the back of the net. PV across the net. You saw both of the Walkman Warriors there crouching near the corner. A lot of really close rotations here from the Walkman Warriors on defense. They need to be a bit careful with it, though, because close rotations can cause double commits, can cause overcommits. And they're already 2 goals down. They really can't afford to give up another one. PV, though, on target. Beef Supreme. He will not even blink at that one. Chilton in front for PV. PV using his speed, but used against him. And Walkman Warriors, Country Boy's not even going to go for that. He's going to let Beef Supreme get the goal. As PV played aggressive, as we are having a little bit of lag there. And Country, I do like his... He jumps up for it thinking it might bounce off the crossbar, but when he notices that it would tuck under the cross, he doesn't have to go for it himself. And now, Walkman Warriors getting 1 back at the Muffin Men. Again, for the Walkman Warriors, this match matters a lot more than the Muffin Men than it does for the Muffin Men, as their playoffs hopes are still in jeopardy. And that's maybe why they're playing so well. Here comes another one. Beef Supreme is going to just be the faster one off that back wall to get that second goal and tie this game up. The Walkman Warriors now have all the momentum. Oh, he got that second touch, and here comes Country Boy. He's a bit too close to the back wall to put that one in. Gets a demo as well. Chilton trying to drive it into the corner. 50-50 for one. Here comes Country Boy. Can't make that save. And Chilton outsmarts the defense to get the Muffin Men their lead right back. He delays the 50-50 on Beef Supreme, and he gets the goal for doing so. Senior Series still now writhing in pain from that goal. They need to pick themselves right back up. 90 seconds remaining. Can these 30-plus-year-olds get one more? That one actually was looking like it could have gone in. But again, Chilton beats past that challenge. Is this the second time? No. Last time that happened, they scored off of it for the Muffin Men. Walkman Warriors gonna be thanking that post, keeping them in this game. Here comes Chilton. Shot on. Saved away by Beef Supreme, and Country Boy's going to be the first one to challenge this. Gets past JLPV. Chilton completely fakes out Country Boy. Needs to beat up at Beef Supreme, who is faster at a lot of these challenges. Can't get the one in the midfield, though. And PV's going to clear it. Senior Series. Bit of difficulties on defense. JLPV gets his second goal. And you see how many shots he scored in his first shot. But 5 shots later, he gets a second, and it's all from a mistake from Country Boy in the corner. Doesn't read the bounce particularly well. And now the Muffin Men, 2 goals in front in Game 1. Trying to make that 1-0 in front in the series. Just needs to hold 8 a little bit longer. Oh my goodness! Huge error in the backfield! And Beef Supreme practically gifted a goal with a bow on top. JLPV jumps the complete wrong way. They go to that ball. You may think maybe that bump attempt from Country Boy may have had something to do with it, but you see him, he jumps the complete opposite way to where the ball's going. And Senior Series Walkman Warriors, now with some life left in them, in the final 20 seconds of gameplay. PV in for Chilton. Chilton on target. Country Boy saves, and that's both of the players. But Chilton, a great clutch touch out of the way, and Muffin Men can wait now. It's all up to the Walkman Warriors to get this one. As this one off the back wall, cleared away by Chilton, continuing his challenge, but hit up by Beef Supreme. PV gonna let that one drop to the ground. MBG Muffin Men hold out in the final seconds to give themselves Game 1. A bit of a scare there at the end, though, as you saw that error on the backfield from JLPV. But they don't have to think about that anymore. That won't change the results. They are still the winners. See the Muffin Men here. They do like to play aggressive, but it's the same for both teams. Statistically speaking, though, the Muffin Men much more aggressive than the Walkman Warriors, averaging over 1.33 goals per game, more than the Walkman Warriors do. So expect the Walkman Warriors to play a lot of defense here. They have to play it. As you can see, 9 shots to 6. Be asking though, the Walkman Warriors, is their defense capable of stopping the Muffin Men? The Muffin Men, who are currently at the top of the leaderboard, having a breakout season. Well, we get into Game 2 to see how this series continues. Chilton leaving it for PV. Oh, the fake player works, and PV's going to score. A little bit of misdirection here, a little bit of cheekiness from Chilton, allowing PV to go in front of take it, or maybe PV was just goal happy. He really liked the look of the ball, and he just went all in for it. He saw, I don't know, there's one or two options that might have happened there. Either Chilton let PV walk on through to take it in a misdirection. Or maybe PV just wanted the ball more. Maybe he saw that the Walkman Warriors were not as confident on defense, and he just took an immediate pot shot. But the Muffin Men, they scored 2 goals early in Game 1. Can they score 2 more unanswered? This one in front for Chilton. But he cannot beat out Beef Supreme. You gotta say, I do love my beef. As here comes Fifi. Country Boy's gonna jump in immediately from out of nowhere, putting in a hard challenge to get rid of that chance. Well, the Walkman Warriors seems like that. It just seems like their speed definitely hurting them here. They're not playing up to the pace of the Muffin Men, but to be fair, as long as they outplay them, they will get their goals. As they're just continuing to try, but again, no shots here for the Walkman Warriors. No offense to speak of just yet for them, as the Muffin Men now can dribble this one out. Go for a solo play for Chilton. Just a shot on target. Beef Supreme will save it. Gives JLPV. You can see the speed here. They're much faster off that back wall. And they might get some goals from that as well if they continue to put on that high pressure. PV clears it long. We're already a minute and a half in, and PV almost gets the second. Chilton misses. They're going to need to get back onto defense. And do, again, that speed. Never in doubt for the Muffin Men. Okay, I was a little bit in doubt if they would actually get back to that one. Walkman Warriors had a couple goals last game. I believe they had 3 in total last game. But currently scoreless. Chilton in for PV. PV doesn't want it, and Chilton does. Beef Supreme demos him. PV in a run of the net, and Beef Supreme will clear it. Currently, we're well over a minute without a goal. That's pretty slow for how aggressive these teams are, how much firepower they have. Chilton long clears it, trying to beat up Beef Supreme, can't do so. Still on a 1-0 difference. That one goal making all the difference. It's separating these two teams. Separating one team from a potential match point, and another one from tying up the series and going to a de facto best of 3. PV trying to be that one, and Beef Supreme doesn't have any with it. An immediate challenge. And after, I think, over 2 minutes of drought, we get a goal here for one of these teams. That's from the Walkman Warriors. But we saw what the Muffin Men did. The Walkman Warriors came back late in game 1. The Muffin Men, though, held out to a lead. They need to get that lead, though. And to do that, they need to bring in a little more offense for them. Where's that 9 shots that they had last game? Well, here's one. And it's cleared away by Country. But Chilton's trying to fake out both defenders. Can't do so. Beef Supreme was also caught on a hook there. No goals. Cleared away. In front of the net. And it's right back at the net. Saved away by the Muffin Men. And they could go for a solo play here. No, just going for a straight shot. Does force both defenders to commit. Oh, but that one's dunked away. An early challenge. Another early challenge. And that's going to give some life and offense to the Senior Series team. The team that seems to have the strongest support so far in this series, as I can see from the chat. A lot of you guys spamming the Senior Series logos, gifts, whatever you want to call them. They just need a goal, though. Beef Supreme looking for it. Saved away by Chilton. The flick wasn't there. He saw Beef Supreme right before his flick. He ran out of boost. Couldn't scoop the ball up any longer. And if you can't scoop up the ball, you can't get the goals. Here comes Beef Supreme trying to beat out Chilton. Towards the net. Chilton looking for a 50-50. That's how the last game ended. And Country Boy playing with fire there in front of his own nets. Shooting it towards his own crossbar. But is it all for nothing? Chilton is going to score. No matter how much panic, how much clear, Chilton gets the goal to give the lead to the Muffin Men. The Walkman Warriors have not gotten a lead yet this game. Or even this series, I believe they haven't even gotten a lead. They've always been a 1 goal away. This could be the exact same storyline here. Beef Supreme into Country Boy. Off the corner. Country Boy is trying to challenge and 3-flip the shot, but he can't do so. Here comes Chilton on the net. Trying to pinch past Beef Supreme. PV. Infield, but it's to no one. Senior Series Walkman Warriors are going to get the clear. And are going to put the Melon Patch Gaming Muffin Men on chance. Oh, it's on target. Beef Supreme. 7 seconds left. It was inevitable from him from the start of game 2. He was gonna get that goal. 11 shots to 7, I believe. Yeah, my goodness, 11 shots to 7. Huge difference here. The Muffin Men are the higher shooting team, and they're the ones who are also gonna let this one go to ground. They're not risking a dribble out of their own defense. You saw what happened. What gave the first goal to the Walkman Warriors was a dribble out of defense. They immediately countered it. But that shot, with 7 seconds remaining from Beef Supreme, once again, the Walkman Warriors always able to tie up the game, but never able to win it, never able to take the lead. And they're not in a goal drought either. As that one on target, Beef Supreme again. Playing cool when he needs to. Getting it and the demo along the way. And he gets a second one. 2 demos. Country Boy, he needs to walk it. No! Chilton is there. And Chilton. Another late play to give it to PV. PV scores. 1 touch to himself, unchallenged. He takes the shot and he puts it into the top of the net. The Muffin Men once again win a game by just a single goal. And now only 1 game away from sweeping out the Walkman Warriors. The Walkman Warriors are going to have to force a reverse sweep here. My. Series couldn't have been any tighter for these 2 games, although it is 2 games in the lead for Muffin Men. It could have been 2 games in the lead for the Walkman Warriors. Every single game, 1 goal difference. Walkman Warriors are just right behind the Muffin Men, and that's including offensive firepower. That's been the truth this entire season. The Muffin Men do beat them out in offense, but it's still incredibly close here. And 2 teams that are just trying to see how well they play. It's definitely been a tough road here, as Beef Supreme can't get it again. Walkman Warriors haven't been able to get a lead yet this series in any of their games. Still looking for that, and goal here would be that lead. PV, not gonna let it happen. Clears it away with a single touch. Beef Supreme, a lot more aggressive here. He's going for a lot more demo plays, a lot more high challenges. And sometimes the Muffin Men don't bite on him. He gets his goals, but that might become a bit too one-dimensional if he uses it too much. But it doesn't seem like the Muffin Men are catching on to him just yet. As they are still playing a pretty defensive play. They're just sitting back, they're letting the shots through, and then they go up, get those clears. It's a 2-man clear out sometimes. And they bring it back to the ones that brought it to them. But as I say that, a bounce shot. And that's the first lead for the Walkman Warriors this series. First of many, I hope. But for the Muffin Men, that is not going to be hard for them to come back from. If you want to beat these guys, you got to score 2-3 goals against them every single game. And they have a very strong defense. It's very hard to score against them. But again, I'd love to see. Again, as I said, I'd love to see more than just 1 lead for a team in games. I love back and forth affairs. Love teams fighting it back at each other, and this is how you do it. PV 50-50s it straight up and out, and Chilton reads that bounce before anybody on Senior Series Walkman Warriors can. And he gives his team a goal. See the hold out a little bit longer here for these teams. JLPV looking for a double, and he gets it! Oh, JLPV! You saw right on the kickoff, he went for it, and he decided, you know what, I got boost to spare. Might as well go for the flashy, might as well go for the unpredictable, and might as well go get our team on the lead right back. And Twist, the captain, you can see, you can't see him, but I'm sure he's so proud right now in the chat of what his players have been able to accomplish so far. But they're going to have to keep this up and do it in games 4 and 5 if they want to win. As I said, going to game 5 would be a win here for Senior Series Walkman Warriors against such a tough opponent. Being able to really play that close to them would be an impressive result for them. But even so, getting the win would be just that much sweeter. As they keep scoring, as they now gets a goal here. As I'm sorry, did I say it was Walkman Warriors? That Walkman Warriors are in the orange. I just said Walkman Warriors were in the blue. That's my fault, guys. No, you're not reading incorrectly. Melon Patch Gaming, Muffin Men are. They're the ones who took the lead, and then Walkman Warriors have just tied it up. I just called them Muffin Men the Walkman Warriors. Oh, no. I promise you guys, I'm not, like, tired or anything. I've been up for a while today, but I'm not tired. I don't know how I did. That is probably the biggest brain fart I've made on the stream in a while. Ooh. Well, as I'm saying that, the Walkman Warriors do tie it up. They have the momentum, and they were the ones to initially get this lead, and maybe they want to get it here! Beef Supreme! Back and forth, only about halfway through, and we got 5 goals on the board. If they keep scoring like this, we'll have the most goals in a game this series thus far. Last game was a bit low scoring. This game, it's all out offense, all out attack, all out ambush, all out on the finishing department, and all out to get revenge, or to keep running. Who knows, it depends who you're rooting for. Walkman Warriors, this is a game that they must win for Melon Patch Gaming's Muffin Men. A game that can sweep, can give them the best chance of being the best team in the division. The Walkman Warriors, if they have anything to say about it, well, you gotta talk to Beef Supreme. Another shot that goes in the back of the net from him. And if I'm not wrong, that might even be his hat trick. Let me check a look. Oh no, he already got his hat trick. That's his 4th goal. Oh my goodness, Beef Supreme. It does seem like the Walkman Warriors do rely a bit too much on Beef Supreme though when it comes to shooting. I need to see more from Country Boy, as the Muffin Men get a pretty fortunate goal here, but they'll take anything they can get. The thing that the Muffin Men are doing a lot better that's catching off the Walkman Warriors is, 1, their speed is incredible. 2, both of them are shooting quite well. Walkman Warriors, though, it's only Beef Supreme that's really putting the shots in net. Country Boy, it seems like he just doesn't score enough. And I don't know if that's maybe his positioning, but if there's only one attack, one real weapon on offense, all the Muffin Men have to do is cut off that attack, and they can starve out this team. But to do that is to cut off a Beef Supreme that is on form, on fire this series. And a Beef Supreme that right now has the ball in front of him, looking for that boost. Instead, he's going to just try to take the pass in field, but Chilton knows he doesn't have boost. Knows he doesn't have to worry too much about the challenge, and here comes PV. Country Boy clears it away. There must be a Beef Supreme to follow this. No, it's Country Boy who gets bumped away. Here comes Beef. And backflipped cleared away by Chilton. PV can catch this and can go for a solo play, but challenged by Beef Supreme, looking for his 5th goal. And one to try to put this game out of reach, but Country Boy, he makes it a blunder in the backfield. And whatever weird play just transpired. You saw both players seem to forget how to flip for about 5 seconds. But when they regain their senses, it's Chilton who has the boost and Country Boy without. Chilton tying this game up for the Muffin Men. It's a back and forth game 3, and that's been true for this entire series. No team has been the clear winners. It's really been just the Muffin Men having a slight advantage along the way. For the Walkman Warriors, they can definitely put the series in their own hands. There's a pinch play towards net. Chilton's going to take that clear. PV continues it past Beef Supreme. Country Boy's the last man back. One touch. Cleared out past JLPV. Can't get the touch past Chilton. Chilton now waiting for JLPV. JLPV looked like he wanted to go for the dunk for a second, but instead decided against it. Now in his net. Has to face off against Beef Supreme. Beef Supreme, if he scores a 5th, He'll guarantee his team a win, but Chillin may have just done it! Another error in the backfield, and this might be what ends game 3. There's 6 seconds remaining. You saw Country Boy move out of the way. He was looking for boost, but didn't get any, and Chillin, smart eye, picks out the open net and knows that Country Boy can't catch up. Gives his team another lead late in game 3. Muffin Men, their chance to win it here. Let it drop. Let it win. Muffin Men, a sweep. And they win it 3 games to none. But that doesn't define the series here. The Walkman Warriors, every single game was a 1-goal difference. Game 2 was an overtime. The Muffin Men just edged them out by a little bit. Just that little bit. To grab themselves the win. The first win of tonight. I promise you we'll have multiple matches for you guys. And as you said there, Twist, I've all played series from both teams. Both teams playing incredibly well. But it was the Muffin Men who win it. As the prediction now is closed. Muffin Men now going to register a 3-0 win against their senior. And now Melon Patch. This is a good win for Melon Patch Gaming. That org always known to produce really high-level teams, and Miss Melon Patch Gaming team is no different. If I'm not wrong, that means that now they're 5-0. A massive result for them. Because going into their next match, they're going to be looking to make it a perfect season. Appreciate the cast, man. GG's. No, thank you so much for booking me, PV, and again, thank you. Congratulations on your win tonight. You should go and celebrate it with your teammates. As again, hopefully we'll get to see you guys in your next match. I don't know if that's going to be possible, but hopefully we'll get to see you in your next match against Green Lotus. Good luck in that. Even if I don't catch you in that. Good luck against Green Lotus, which I believe is your next team. I'd have to check. Thank you for the cast. No, thank you for being a good sport, Twist. Tough loss for you guys. And yeah, again, maybe we'll get to see you guys in the future. I do believe your loss is going to make it tough, but you guys have a very good chance of making it into the playoffs anyways. As we got a couple matches coming up again, we're going to go to the schedule tab once again. The next match is a 1v1 between aBigStinkyDoody and Fun Sky Esports, Funny Car Man, Dioxazide Void. I'm going to love to see this. I love ones. It's so fun. And honestly, the stats are going to be really helpful in this one because stats tell a lot of the story. As it is going to be a close one here in both these teams. It is not easy. It is a tier 5 match, so they're around the Diamond 1 rank, I would assume. The Oxygen currently in 10th. aBigStinkyDoody at 13. I love that name, by the way. And we'll be seeing you guys at 9:45 when the pre-show starts. I'm going to be off for a short break, but when we're back, it is aBigStinkyDoody versus FSE Funny Car Man. Oh, also, PV, good luck in your next match that you have to play. Hey, Typhoon, you still there? If you are still there, Typhoon, this match will start at 10 p.m. Pre-show will start in about 9 minutes. You can sit around here for a little while. But yeah, it's gonna start in a couple minutes. It is also a 1v1, so I'm gonna try to make it maybe start a little bit earlier than usual, but because 1v1s can take a while. But yeah, you're here on time, man. Don't worry, the timer will start clicking very soon. quick update. I'm gonna get myself some water. It'll be about another minute before I can actually start, but I'll be right there, guys. Don't worry. Alright, guys, I'm back. Hey, son of KS, how you doing? Welcome, man. Welcome. Came in just in time for the pre-show for our second match of the night, as my hair looks terrible right now. There we go. That's a little better. The second match of the night. It's a tier 5 1v1, so it's a diamond 1 1v1, I believe, between two players having. Oh, you guys are saying hi to each other. Yeah, you guys have fun there, Typhoon and Son of Chaos. As I'll be talking through, we just saw the Muffin Men take down the Walkman Warriors in a sweep. Now we got a 1v1 in front of us between aBigStinkyDoody and FSE Funny Car Man. And if any of you wondering who this Funny Car Man is, it is Dioxazine Void. That's a name that I haven't heard in a while. Last time they played was late April. And that was for a 2v2 team, I believe. So now here, that's the wrong one. That's the one that we just had. Here we go. Now here, playing in the 1v1 circuit against aBigStinkyDoody. With one player, aBigStinkyDoody. He named the team after himself. And, oh, you guys want to start guessing? You're going to have to wait a little bit while I get that prediction ready, but again, there's going to be a prediction going on soon. Well, these players ready to get in, I'm sure. There you go. The prediction is ready to be sent out, but I got to make sure all things are good there as well. We're just making sure that everything's set up, ready to go. We're going to actually send the info to them now, because if they want to start early, might as well let them have what they want. That's my cat. Cat just jumped down off of some table over in this direction. There's a table over here, and she just jumped off of it. Oh, now she's leaving me. Now she's gonna go say hi to somebody else. But yeah, that's my cat over there. That is not like something like fell over. That is my cat. Gosh, there you go. But no, again, we got a huge 1v1 here, and 1v1s is the game mode that's I actually have a good amount of experience. So I won a 1v1 circuit in winter, little flex, and now that I'm still itching myself, goodness, that is really itchy. And now that we are now watching a 1v1, I'll be able to spread that knowledge to you guys. And you guys, before I can do that, here you guys go. Here's a little prediction. And while that's happening, I might as well give you guys some fun stats here. Goals per game led by out of the two players between Dioxazine Void and aBigStinkyDoody. Dioxazine Void leads it on 5.44 goals per game average, with Doody with 4.29. Sorry. They have a forfeit. They had a forfeit one game, I believe. Saves per game. Doxyzine's leading 2.31, and Duty has 1.86. And so really, what it looks like is Doxyzine's the higher rated player, and that makes sense. Doxyzine is 2-2. As here comes a raid. Oh, Red Falcons raiding. Thank you for the raid. With the party of 5, Red Falcons. Much appreciated, man. How was your stream tonight, man? What matches did you cast? We got 2 matches here. We actually got a 1v1. And I know this is hilarious because Red Falcon says never cast 1v1s. Well, Falcons, I say yes, cast 1v1s. It's fun. Oh, I also didn't send the... Let me get this up for them. There we go. Green gold 2s and 3s. Ah, gold. How did gold do actually? How did gold do? I want to know. How did gold do? How did gold do on the 2 matches they had? They do well. They do poorly. And what's happening again? We are about to watch a 1v1, so all of you 1v1 haters, you can spam how much you hate 1v1 in the chat. Lost both games. Ooh, that's unfortunate for gold. BO 3-2. Game 5 as well. That sucks. Please don't tell me it was a reverse. If it was a reverse sweep, that's even worse. You hate 1v1. Daxazine, you're the one you're playing it here. No reverse sweep. Okay, thank goodness it was not a reverse sweep. That would suck. The 3-3 had game 1 OT and game 3 5+ minute OT. 5+ minutes. The longest OT I've ever had on this stream is, I think, just over 6 minutes long. That is a long overtime. Well, you guys can still be predicting. We're going to get ourselves into the lobby here. The Doxyzine, with the distinct advantage in here, with the goals especially, with 5.44 goals per game over the 4.29 of aBigStinkyDoody. Doxyzine here is also leading in their division at 10th. Doxyzine, though, known as Funny Car Man. Let's see what the funny cars they bring out. You guys can see the stream. You guys can see the game. You guys can see me typing in good luck. And good luck. One of them will come out on top. It's ones, everybody. Meaning I'm gonna have a good amount of time to talk, as yeah, Doxyzine isn't a pretty funny car. That's an Esper. Let's just see, like we should do a game of like guess the car that they use. So Doxyzine's using an Esper. Sounds like an airplane. No, it sounds like a buzzsaw. like a futuristic buzzsaw. I'm not even joking, as Doxyzine here, we have control. This is tier 5. Doxyzine, all it takes is a pop to beat the defender. And that's a quick start for Doxyzine. And I was really worried for them here, because they didn't take the initial shot. Instead, they waited to collect the ball instead of just shooting it, and now that with that shot, does give themselves a lead. As Falcons going BRB. Yeah, don't worry, Falcons. Let me know whenever you return. It's always nice to chat with you, man. You're like one of the best casters out there. One of the coolest dudes ever. This 1v1. Throwing out Doxyzine getting the goal, but I'm sure that it's not going to stay the same for very, very long. Although we could see a very defensive series, with both teams having kind of good goal statistics, though. I expect that we're going to see a lot more goals being scored. An over 4 games per goal average is pretty impressive for anyone in the 1v1 circuit. As Doxyzine takes his time, it's a bit too slow there. That's one thing that you're going to look at in tier 5 and 1 to see is a lot of hesitations to just go for these aerial plays. I know I was like this when I was in tier 5. I was very hesitant, and I still am very hesitant to go for aerial plays, even though I would now be considered probably, well, I was tier 4 last season, and I won tier 4, so but I was very hesitant. I never like to go for aerial plays that often in it, unless I'm cocky, in which case I always go for solo plays and they never work. As aBigStinkyDoody trying to dribble around Doxyzine here. I'll say for aBigStinkyDoody is that, looking for him, he's only 3 spots behind Dioxazine here, and this is really just receding. As Dioxazine going to get another one after that clear ball. That is open for them. They do not miss. In ones, it's very easy to miss when you're not used to the 1v1 pressure, but these players probably play ones enough that it's not a problem for you. As now Dioxazine doubles their lead, but a 2-goal lead is not safe in a 1v1 match. All it takes is 2 good kickoffs, and a lot of times kickoffs are what decide it. But instead, it's just going to be another big challenger from Dioxazine, bullying their way through aBigStinkyDoody. You can see this one. I don't like aerial plays, but Dioxazine goes for it. Goes for the 50-50, and the 50-50 wins. It goes up. The right place for Dioxazine because they have the boost. Doody does not. Doody's flat-footed. Doody can't get the shot. Or more rather, the save. So far, these kickoffs have been very even. No players have really been able to control, and I'm noticing no real double flip kickoffs. So if any of them get a double flip kickoff going, or even a wave dash kickoff, we could be seeing them start to destroy the kickoff department. Who knows? Doody. Downfield. This one's high up. Dioxazine gonna let it bounce. Try to make the necessary play. Does do so with 1 touch. Not gonna use their boost. Not overextend for another one. Doody though, no boost. And Dioxazine didn't read it very properly. Now, all in on this challenge. A bad idea from Dioxazine from the very beginning. And take your time. Take your shot. aBigStinkyDoody puts one back. Dioxazine, they went all the way back for boost instead of waiting at the midfield. And then they went all in on a challenge that they shouldn't have gone for. Giving aBigStinkyDoody their first goal in Game 1. Almost a half of the game through. Not looking promising here for them. If I must say, you really want to get off to an early lead and put a lot of threatening shots so far. aBigStinkyDoody's been having a bit of difficulties of doing that. In fact, even Dioxazine putting on the pressure. A lot of weird challenges. A lot of high ball aerials. aBigStinkyDoody bumps out Dioxazine like that. They're going to get another one. And here you can see aBigStinkyDoody. He went for the boost, but instead caught Dioxazine all along the way there. Didn't pick it up, so that shot had to be on target. And it was, of course. Again, these players will not miss from open nets. Hey, it's PC Surfbot's here. Hello, PC Surfbot. Oh, that's just a straight kickoff goal. Dioxazine, we haven't seen a massive kickoff win yet. There's our first. As this one, aBigStinkyDoody flips away from the ball. And where's the slower of the 2 players? If you're flipping away like that, you need to edge yourself in one side or the other. Should have flipped to the right instead of the left on that situation. They were slightly left. aBigStinkyDoody does win this one. And, oh my goodness, Dioxazine early challenge here. Called Doody's bluff. And now Doody fails to make contact, has to get the save, does do so. And now they cleared away. Okay, almost caught himself in in a bit of an error here. Not another one. He actually hasn't made that many errors. It's just been Dioxazine putting a lot of pressure on him. And now with the bounce dribble, gonna go for the demo. Dioxazine jumps over it. The bounce shot just wasn't strong enough. Now Dioxazine still putting on pressure, trying to weave their way around Doody, but Doody is gonna run his way through. Now Dioxazine, you see, learning a bit there. Doesn't all-in challenge. If that was a few minutes ago, we saw them all-in challenge on a ball like that. Very similar to that. They don't do it a second time. They don't make the same mistake against aBigStinkyDoody. This dude's going to clear it away. Dioxazine using their own back wall to clear it. Not recommended, I would say, in a 1v1 sense, but if you want to go for it, go for it. And now here comes Dioxazine. Went for the double tap. It didn't work for them, and aBigStinkyDoody. That's what happens when you go all in and it doesn't work. Massive follow, though, coming in from Hot Cheetos. Welcome to the Sportiest stream. We're currently in a 1v1 between Dioxazine Void on the FSE Funny Car Man, as you can see, using an Esper. I love that decal, by the way. And aBigStinkyDoody, representing aBigStinkyDoody. I gotta say, I love that decal, though. I haven't said it. I love that. That's very similar to the decal I use for my Fennec. It's the same kind of colors, of red, orange, and red and yellow, really. And that decal is gonna get another goal right off the kickoff. It's not been easy on the kickoff for these players, but Dioxazine has one more than the other. That's now 2 straight goals off the kickoff, and that's the difference maker so far. The 50-50s favoring Dioxazine Void so far in this game. aBigStinkyDoody. See a lot of these delayed kickoffs, but Dioxazine, the delayed kickoff is only really good for if the person's flipping away or going for a speed flip. Again, not hitting straight on the ball, but instead, Dioxyzine's going straight through the ball, trying to go for a massive win on the kickoff, and a slow kickoff just won't work on that, as aBigStinkyDoody went for the unnecessary flick, doesn't get the goal from it. And that was his chance to put this game within 1. And here comes Doody, having to do his duty off the back wall. Trying to catch Dioxyzine Void with a whiff, but Dioxyzine just waits for him to overcommit. Now brings it downfield. 50-50 chance. Doesn't get through aBigStinkyDoody, and now he's got to get back. Pre-flip save. And you're all in on that one, just to make sure that aBigStinkyDoody doesn't get one more goal against him. Dioxyzine is going to air dribble this one to end off the clock. And actually may even get a goal. aBigStinkyDoody is going to save it. As you see a follow coming in from Bam Bam 1995. Welcome to the sportiest stream. Make yourself at home. How's your evening going on so far? Hopefully it's been well. Hopefully it has been well. That will end game 1. We are getting some ping. I'm going to ask if they want a server reset. That's some high ping. 50-80, that's a kind of high ping. No, they don't want it? Okay, then. Alright, then. I guess we won't have one. It's high ping for me. I guess that's because I live on the east, right next to a server. Okay. They don't want one. That's fair. Let's see if Funny Car Man goes for a new car this game. Want to see them continue to change out the car? Would love to see that. There they are. Oh, I think it is a new car. Hey, let's see what car this is. Well, let's see what car this is. Is that a Vulcan? No, that's not. Is that like an X-Devil? Yeah, you guys gotta tell me what car it is, because I actually don't recognize this one as well. I think it might be an X-Devil. It doesn't look like it. You guys tell me, what car is that? I actually don't recognize that car very well. But Dioxyzine's just gonna get a goal with it. First goal with this car. Oh, no, Dioxyzine's watching. It is an X-Devil! Let's go! We got it right! Dioxyzine's listening to the stream. Dang it, I can't, like, say, like, thanks or anything. Oh, here comes aBigStinkyDoody as well with a kickoff goal. Maybe the X-Devil isn't as good as I thought it would be. aBigStinkyDoody wins another kickoff, and there you go. That's an all-in kickoff for you. That's how you do the delay kickoff correctly against an all-in challenge. You just put your whole body on the line, let them go straight through it. Because most people, even when they go all in, they're still going to flip to one side a little more than the other. They win it that way. As a fake kickoff coming in from Dioxyzine. You don't see fake kickoffs often. They're not the most effective at this rank. You don't see it very often at really any rank to see a fake kickoff, especially this early in the game. But Dioxyzine wasn't confident after that first kickoff loss. And now, with the fake kickoff, they do get some pressure, but the only problem with the fake kickoff here is Dioxyzine's running with no boost. And had been for about 10 or so seconds. They couldn't pick up boost. Now that they're kind of running free. Oh, and aBigStinkyDoody. Oh no, that's a huge whiff in the midfield, and Dioxyzine's gonna get one back. As Bam Bam, I do recognize who you are as well, so hopefully you're having a good night. Thank you for the follow as well. I do recognize you. We've chatted a couple times, I think. Also, thank you for getting me that one match that we're gonna have at like 7 p.m. on Saturday. Thank you for getting me that one. That was really nice of you, man. I forgot to like thank you for that. I was going to do that, and then they got a goal. Oh, here comes another goal from Dioxyzine straight off the kickoff again. Kickoffs starting to become the mainstay here. As this kickoff win gives Dioxyzine immediate pressure, and because aBigStinkyDoody wanted to get the boost and wanted to play defensive, allowed Dioxyzine to take a shot, and Dioxyzine took a really good shot from a really sharp angle. One that was completely caught off guard. Dioxyzine. Roll it up the wall. Doody clears it away. He has to get the challenge, or just let Dioxyzine make their own mistakes. Duty! Oh, and he had a chance to shoot that one. aBigStinky was on the back foot. You could have forced them into a save, but instead, tried to hit it off the side back wall. You see him do it a lot, but aBigStinky doesn't jump for it unless they absolutely have to. They aren't the kind of they're the kind of player that doesn't need to jump for it on defense if they don't have to. Duty, though, wins the challenge. This shot saves away by aBigStinky, but aBigStinky must not have much boost left. 25 in the tank. I'm going to need to use all of it to get back to this one. As they're picking up the boost pads, very diligent in that. Already back to 25 boost. Now the corner's been stolen and they're hitting the wall. They're not getting any boost from the wall. Trying to win out the 50-50, can't do so. And aBigStinkyDoody, a little chip there from aBigStinky is going to force this rush to be halted a little bit, but trying to fake out aBigStinky with a high flick, doesn't get it, and took the boost instead. aBigStinky, chance to put it on target, and they succeed. And now, the man who averages over 5 goals per game average, now with 4 in the first half, it's not looking likely for aBigStinkyDoody. That's an ender. X-Devil MK2 with 4 goals in this game. A win here could put them on match point. Actually, it would put them on match point. It wouldn't just be able to put them on match point. It would put them on match point, giving them a chance to win the series with only 1 more win. And for aBigStinkyDoody, well, that is not what they want. I'm going to avoid that back boost, actually, and not actually go for it. But that just leaves the aBigStinky with it for the taking. But instead, they know they go for the ball. They go for the open nets. There's their 5th goal. And this one, again, aBigStinky has been more willing to jump in the air a little higher than aBigStinkyDoody. Even though they might seem a bit hesitant to do it at times, aBigStinky does like to jump up a lot more. And when aBigStinkyDoody got that high touch, got that chip, not what they wanted. They wanted that to be a light touch, go up onto the top of their car and go for a dribble. aBigStinky decided that it was theirs for the taking. Here comes Duty, though, on offense. An interesting solo play, I must say. They barely got a few feet off the ground. As 50-50 is going to favor aBigStinky. It's been the moral of the series for the most part, although Game 2 we saw Duty get a couple. Including that, that's a great kickoff win for him. But aBigStinky has boost. They can challenge again if they have to. And they will challenge again. Duty, without a lot of boost, doesn't have a lot of pressure, but, oh, aBigStinky. Mistake on offense. Leads to Duty missing on his own offense. And a chance for the counterattack, even though it was late, even though chances of coming back were there. Duty had the chance there, but couldn't make it. He didn't have the boost. aBigStinky gets another one. Only 1 goal away from the Brazil. Leading 6-1. What a series. By the way, I'm so surprised I actually guessed there was an X-Devil. It was beyond me. I actually had no clue. I haven't seen an X-Devil in freaking forever. Honestly, I know what a lot of cars look like. I definitely didn't know about. I definitely didn't know exactly what the X-Devil looked like. I knew it was flat. I knew it kind of had that kind of design, kind of like a design like a Zippy. I never could guess it correctly. As now aBigStinkyDoody, finally with his 2nd goal. He's been running a couple minutes on a drought. Ever since he scored off that kickoff early in the 1st minute, he's been 3 minutes dry. I'm gonna correct my screen 1 second. There we go. And I mean, aBigStinkyDoody, I had a fun little chat with him beforehand, actually, before this series, and I asked him about his name, because aBigStinkyDoody is a pretty funny name, isn't it? And I asked him how he got his name, because there's so many fun names. Like, even the aBigStinky vote, I'd love to know how that name was given. In fact, if they win, I might even ask them. But for aBigStinkyDoody, I asked him why he had that name, because what a name. Oh my goodness, what a shot. Let's forget about the name, and let's just focus on that shot. Smashed into the top right corner from aBigStinky. They let it bounce first to get all the power they need, and they shoot it behind StinkyDoody. The reason they shot to that right side was because StinkyDoody was guarding the left. You saw it. It was very obvious he was trying to guard the left, and just hoping that aBigStinky couldn't get around it to go the right direction. As aBigStinky, another fake kickoff. It didn't work super well last time, as it almost gave him a goal, but same time for this one, they have to make a save on their own defense. This fake kickoffs may not be the best option for them, but whatever it is to kind of change up the kickoff, you have to change it up at the very least. Even if it's a kickoff strategy that may not be the most successful, being able to change it up on your opposition does force them to have to think a little harder. Does that force them to be a little more cautious on their approach? They know that you can change it. You can do multiple things on kickoff, and it's tough to respond. But as I was saying, aBigStinkyDoody, who's going to have the ball here on defense. As, nope, the Dioxine's going to take it, bump him out, go towards net, get another goal. StinkyDoody, I talked to him again about his name, for how crazy it was, and he told me it was from a pretty odd source. I mean, an odd name coming from an odd source makes a lot of sense, but this name came from a very odd source here. It came from a meme. It came from, you guys know the monkey meme, the stinky monkey meme. And so he just named himself Stinky. I mean, Doody. I mean, a lot of people call poop their Doody, which I've never heard that. I know a lot of people do call that, but never in my area I've heard that. But that's what he called it in the area that he lives in. As you heard, he lives central, so he doesn't live where I am, which is east. And so he calls it Doody, and that's how the name came from, StinkyDoody. Because I mean, the monkey throws poop. Look. It's a weird source, but you all know the monkey stinky meme. Anyways, stinky poopy. That's what it's from. He told me before the series. And no, honestly, honestly, I'm actually really happy that I know why I named it that. But as I was talking about, that ends game 2. The Oxygen Void only one away from sweeping out this series. His respect from Doody. You must be giving some respect to the Oxygen. A very strong win, almost 1,400 points. Very tough to grab in 1v1s. Well, 1v1s is the best place to grab it, but even tougher in a 1v1 such as this. Because it's a lot tougher in the lower levels to get more points, but they got it. Because we are going to get another card change going into game 3. Oh, we got it. Oh my gosh, we got the Metzenaris car. We got the fast forward. I know this car because Metzenaris used it, and because I think Pulse Fire used it once, and I recognize that. There's the fast forward. Trying to speed its way around the field here in game 3. Maybe the Oxygen's gonna... what I would love to see is the Oxygen... I would love to see a game 5. Not because I like game 5s, but because I'd love to see every single car that the Oxygen Void uses. I would love to see that. That would be hilarious. Honestly, game 5 would be amazing. Just see what kind of car they go with. Honestly, I want to see what car they would go if they were playing game 5. Would they go with like an Octane? I think their main is an Octane. I would love to see if they go with like an Octane or something. If they were to go to game 5, like with all the pressure on the line. But so far, they're going with an Octane type kind of car. The Octane hitbox. Fast forward, and that's going to give him another goal. And here's the speed right now, catching Doody. Going up for a 50-50. Doody didn't expect that early challenge. And Oxygen Ford wins it. I love these designs as well. The all yellow car design. I wonder if they call it their urine car. We got Doody on one side, which I guess is poop, and then we got a yellow car on the other. Man, I never thought it would get this childish on stream. I never thought I would ever say, maybe it's their urine car. I thought I would never say that on stream ever. That's what. And if it's not if they don't call it that, thank goodness. The Oxygen here currently leading by 2 in game 3, and they've been able to grab a pretty substantial lead in every single game so far. They've just been able to outplay their opponents just a little bit better. The aBigStinkyDoody is never out of it. And with that long shot, they're still in this game. As the bump from Dioxazine Void actually backfires. He bumps aBigStinkyDoody into the position he wants to be in, into the position to shoot that. Dioxazine Void definitely was thinking that they could have gotten a demo there with how fast they were going, but when they went off the wall, they lost all that momentum. aBigStinkyDoody catches Dioxazine on one of those fakes. I'm telling you, it's working less and less every single time. The fakes are not a very smart kickoff tactic, but as I say that, oh, off the left post. Dioxazine almost got aBigStinkyDoody napping on the defense, and he does it again. Another early challenge. This fast forward is giving him confidence. Maybe it's because Metzenaris used it, and he's a pretty solid player, but again, catching off aBigStinkyDoody on an early challenge here. Second time this game they've done it. As now, still in game 3, still looking for a single game win is aBigStinkyDoody, but when Dioxazine Void continues to challenge early, it's tough to beat those early challenges from Dioxazine. As I think I just got a... What kind of an accent was that? I think I just got the... That's kind of how it sounded. I got like a weird, like, kind of British, kind of Australian accent. And don't worry about it. aBigStinkyDoody gonna get another goal. As they beat out Dioxazine with an early challenge of their own. They catch. This is how you beat out those early challenges. For the Dioxazine Void, you need to hide those early challenges a little better. You can't go all in. Seems to be that seems to be the kryptonite of Dioxazine's early challenges. They're usually very obvious when he goes for them, but aBigStinkyDoody, when you catch them on it, that's how you beat them. You stay close to the ball. You force them to, and you make an early touch, or even a fake play, whichever one you think is going to work better. That's how you beat out those early challenges. Thinking one step ahead of your opponent is crucial in plays like those. Doody, the man named after the monkey meme. He's actually going to give up another one here. Dioxazine with a brilliant touch in the midfield to give him space. And rightfully so, Doody didn't expect that good of a touch from Dioxazine. Dioxazine, immediate turnaround and immediate conversion, giving Doody no time to get back. This battle still 2 goals in the lead for Dioxazine, now with a kickoff win. Doody waiting back, but here comes Dioxazine, and aBigStinkyDoody caught floundering in his own nets. He wasn't very comfortable in this position as he turned the wrong way. Again, guessing sides too early before Dioxazine actually takes the shot, and he guessed incorrectly. In that situation, it always favors the offense as... Excuse me? What the... I'm going to be really honest. I have absolutely no clue what the Dioxazine Void thought was going to happen in that kickoff. The only thing I could possibly say about that was that they were hoping that they would think that it was a fake kickoff, and that they would go for a slow one and that they could 50-50 out. But honestly, it would have been better if they'd actually gone for the fake kickoff like they just went, instead of doing whatever half measure that was. As an early challenge again in the corner, the Dioxazine Void is not going to have that worry about them any minute, because once again Doody doesn't catch these early challenges and they continue these slow turns. The Dioxazine Void always challenging. They're never not challenging on aBigStinkyDoody. They don't give him any space, and aBigStinkyDoody, without any way of coming back. The Dioxazine Void now with a 3-goal lead. Last game ended 8-2. And with the 3-goal lead already, be very scared to see what would happen next. Dioxazine Void can run away with these. aBigStinkyDoody needs to have some sort of comeback, some sort of ignition, because some sort of spark as well, some sort of massive play to get their hopes back up, because so far the Dioxazine Void just keeps on beating them to challenges and keeps on scoring off of those winning challenges. As again, an early challenge gets off aBigStinkyDoody. It's the same thing over and over again. Doody needs to keep the ball closer. They need to start going for either more 50-50s, forcing the Dioxazine to have to respect their challenges, or instead going for dribble plays, forcing the Dioxazine not to challenge, because so far the Dioxazine just continues to take any ounce of space that Doody gives to them. They need to dribble this one out. Here comes Doody. By the way, I think I haven't said it, but Fast Forward, definitely my favorite of the 3 cars that they played so far. I love that car, actually. It's a good car. As aBigStinkyDoody removes that car, he must not like it very much, as this is what he thinks of the Fast Forward. Bang! Demos it away, and oh, there's an open net in front of him. I might as well take that. I went in both third and first person in that sentence. Interesting. Well, game 3 now is a 3-goal difference again. aBigStinkyDoody, it just seems like this is a bit of a losing battle this game. They need to get they need to string a couple goals on a row to give me, us, him any chance of coming back, but that demo is not going to make it any easier. Dioxazine Void paying back what was done to them, hammering Doody out of the way. And now with the final minute almost in front of us, all they have to do is waste time against Doody. Take as much boost as they can. Force Doody to use as much boost as they have to. As Doody doesn't pick up that corner boost, is instead going to go for it here. And Dioxazine Void's falling. Doesn't wish to go for the trip. A lot of players in that situation go for the trip. Decides instead to wait, and Dioxazine Void was going for a double tap. Very hopeful play there from them. May have just given... Oh, Doody. I was going to say, may have just given them a goal, but Doody misses the net, and a downfall here. As now they can't even pick up the boost. Dioxazine dribble it out of play. Doody has to challenge, and that challenge goes straight in the back of his net. And I think that one may have just secured it for the Oxygen, but still, 37 seconds. As Duty can come back, but they're going to have to play the best Rocket League they've ever played to do so. And it's going to all start from the kickoff. Oh, with the ball here at their fingertips. Again, Duty, he hasn't learned yet. The Oxygen Void will always challenge it when given the space and the time. It's a running story, it's a running playstyle, it's a running factor of winning. As Oxygen, again, continues the challenges and now puts the game out of reach. With 15 seconds remaining, they're up by 5. There's no way I see aBigStinkyDoody winning out this series anymore. The Oxygen looks like they've now just swept their opponents away. And another sweep tonight. We're in our second series of the 3 scheduled ends. It's going to end in a 3-0 as Oxygen again just going to wait in the backfield. Looks like they're just going to wait, let the time expire. Duty says the same thing. They're ready for this series to be over. Here comes the Oxygen though. Wants one more. Can't get it past Duty, and that's going to drop. That's going to end the series, and that's going to mean that every single game has gotten pretty bad for... Every single game's gone pretty bad for Duty, but don't worry. We'll actually be seeing him on Friday when he plays on his other team, the biggest one. So don't wait too long. He'll be there very soon. In fact, I'll actually tell you what time that match is scheduled. That match is scheduled for 9 p.m. 9 p.m. on Friday. As that win for Dioxazine means that now they are 3-2. A little bit better than 2-2. And another sweep tonight. It started with the Walkman Warriors getting swept by the Muffin Men, and now it's a sweep from Dioxazine on aBigStinkyDoody. As we are going to get aBigStinkyDoody in for a short interview, so don't leave. We'll see you guys in another minute as I set this up. Hey guys, is my mic sounding fine? We're running into some issues here. Does my mic sound good? Just let me know if my mic sounds good. It shouldn't be like cutting off or anything. If my mic sounds good on stream, because we're currently running into some issues here. I think it's something with my headset. Is it on stream too? Oh yeah, it is. One sec. Here, is this better? Let's try if this works. Okay, it sounds better now. Hopefully, I did a little check on Discord. It sounds perfectly fine there. I'm checking my stream if it sounds any better. Yep, it sounds good. There you go. I'm in the voice call as well. I'll doc sign if you want to join that. I really hope. I honestly, you know what the problem is? I forgot to turn on my headset, and my headset controls a lot of the sound.
It's perfect.
Hey, I hope I didn't cast with that voice the whole match, but I think I might have.
Oh no, it just happened after the game was done. I don't know what happened.
Maybe my headset just randomly turned off? Because that's what happened. My headset just turned off. I'm happy that it happened after the match, because if it happened during the whole series, I sincerely apologize.
No, it was good during the entire series.
I would hate to do that to someone who I've already casted before and who knows that I don't usually have sound issues. Because I do have a history of really bad sound issues and crackling, and so there's a very complex way I have to fix that. But I'm happy it wasn't that.
I mean, I would have let you know in the game chat if it went bad. So
yeah, there's a lot of people who wouldn't. A lot of people who would like let the world burn.
I was in the game, so it's you would.
Yeah,
see it.
let's talk game now. Actually, let's talk about those games because it's not about chatting and being friends. It's about the serious subjects about your game. Well, no, but I mean, first of all, we were talking about in the series, and I'm sure we'd like to know again, kind of what would you think gave you that edge over aBigStinkyDoody? Who are you laughing because of the name? I think you're laughing because of
name.
No, don't say that. It's a perfect name. It's a great name. It's an amazing name. No, don't make fun of the player. No, don't make.
I'm not making fun of the player. I'm making fun of the name.
You hear this? If Doody, actually, I don't think Doody's watching. But I mean, every time you played against him, we're just gonna call him now. What was it that gave you the edge over him?
What gave me the edge?
Yeah, a little bit extra.
Some slow challenges, and I was just generally faster, I think.
I mean, I would even say he didn't even have slow challenges. You just had really fast challenges. You never let off the ball, and I can hate the name with a backstory like that. Flexing CJ, do you want to know something really funny? I made that whole backstory up. I made that whole thing up. Doody told me before the series, make up a fake backstory for my name and pretend that it's real. I literally made a fake backstory for him. I hope he's happy, because I actually thought really hard about that before this entire stream. I was like, what kind of a backstory do I give for him? So I'm really happy that you made me do that. Actually, it was really funny because I convinced at least someone, and I guess I convinced everybody here. Because why would I lie? But anyways, yeah, you're one of those challenges. You beat them in speed, and I mean maybe, and you're playing fast. And speaking of, I mean one of those cars was a fast forward. I mean, changing cars. That I don't know. A lot of people change cars to just change that kind of gameplay, that game style. Some people just change their car just because it's funny. Like Flakes is a very good example of that second option.
Yeah,
but like, what do you do? Flakes is your guy.
Flakes is my guy.
He's a funny guy. I wouldn't say he has the best play style, but he is a funny guy. So is that the reason you do it? Just to have fun?
Yeah, to have fun. Like, you know, I do it for the content, honestly. When I'm not on stream, I just play in an Octane.
Well, you know what? You know what's fun? That is actually going to be good content for my YouTube. So I'm making sure that all the streams go to YouTube. You know that. So it's going to be up there. Your cars are all going to be up there for everyone to see.
Yeah, I got some pretty nice designs though. So
yeah, you do actually. I did say like I really liked your Esper design because it looks a lot like my Fennec design, which I currently don't have showing up in game. So there's that. But now again, a great series for you. And now that you are 3-2, you have one more match to go. I actually don't remember who this is. I didn't actually take enough research to know who you're playing against next. You would have to tell me. You'd know better than I would who you play.
I play Barrett G tomorrow night on Dronus' stream.
Oh, you play tomorrow against Barrett. Oh, you know what's fun? That guy, I'm actually about to cast. I'm going to be casting that guy, I think, on Sunday? Could be wrong, but I think I might be casting him on Sunday. So, what do you have going into that series? Because it's going to be a tough series against a guy who, he's really, really talented, and he's going to be tough for you to beat. But, what do you think you're going to have that is going to prove yourself over Barrett? Because he's a player who is predicted to beat you. He's the 4th seed, and you're going to be up probably around the 8th seed, probably 7th seed now, actually, with the win. What do you think is going to give you that advantage?
I've actually played against him before, and it didn't go so very well in my favor. But, you know, hopefully we do something different this time. He has me in kickoffs. I can't kick off, so I'll figure something out before tomorrow, right?
That's what gives you the edge. The fact that you can think about it. Well, you have your match tomorrow. You're gonna have to make sure you think as much as you can because that looks like a tough match for you. But we on the stream here have full faith in your abilities, and we do thank you for coming. But before we go, one final question. You're making fun of names. Now let's make fun of your name. Where did your name come from?
Dioxazine is a certain shade, I guess, of purple. It's my favorite version of purple. And then Void is just kind of like a purple Void. So
is that the purple you have on your logo?
It is.
Hey, there we go. There we go. Now we can make fun of this person. This person names himself after a color. Well, congratulations on your win tonight. And congratulations for allowing yourself to get insulted by me. Before you go, though, it's your turn now to shout out anyone you want. I'm sure Falling Sky Esports is going to be on that list, but now it's your time to shout out as many people as you want, as many things as you want that have brought you this far. Shout out time. No, it's your shout out time, not my shout out time. I'm not shouting people out. It's your time.
No. I was just.
Just gotta think. There's so many. It's a long list.
Falling Sky Esports. Those are my guys. Yeah, they got lots of support and they're pretty great organization. If you're looking for a Rocket League org to join, they're probably accepting people. I mean, we've lost a couple this season, so. It'd be good to have some new people join.
What's funny is my Twitter is here you go, as a follow comes in. What's funny is my Twitter says SportyFC LFT, so I'll have to think about that. Thank you so much for joining us for this short interview tonight. It was great seeing you, and congratulations on your win. Good luck tomorrow.
Yes, thank you for casting.
Who you said is casting you again?
Awesome. Dronus.
Jonas. Oh, that's a great person. Great choice.
Yeah, Dronus is awesome. All right, yeah. See you later, man.
Of course, have an amazing evening. That's the Oxygen Void of Falling Sky Esports. Funny Car Man. That's some pretty funny cars, I'll be really honest. Congratulations, Oxygen. Great job. Oh, thanks, Perplexing CJ. CJ's trying to be the... which is... by the way, that's aBigStinkyDoody. Wait a second. Did I just try to correct you? Yeah, I did. You were actually trying to team up with me. You got a grog you love. Oh, okay, Dioxazine. That sounds like fun. Make sure to use that grog tomorrow. I won't be watching, so I won't be able to confirm whether or not you actually are using it, but I trust that you're going to be using that grog. It's a good vehicle choice. It's a big, beefy vehicle. As with that interesting interview done, that's the only thing I can really say about it. It's interesting. We are almost done tonight. We have one more match. It's not a 1v1, but in fact, it's a 2v2. We got tired of 1v1 after one 1v1 match. So now we got a 2v2. It's going to be between Thick Mouthfeel and Reeskee Shots. This is probably one of the most opposites kind of matchup ever, as I should say. Thank you for the follow, Civvy. Finally, I thank you for the follow. Welcome to Spot Your Stream. How's your night been going so far, Civvy? Hopefully it's been going well, as I need to give you guys your points. I forgot I need to give you guys your points. Ooh. Funny Car Man got the... Wait, did they... Design, you voted for the other team. That's not how this works, Design. You're supposed to be confident in your abilities. I just noticed that Design voted for Duty to win, and they instead of themselves. Well, now you get to lose points, Design. I guess it's a win-win no matter what. But interesting choice there, Design. As yeah, we'll have our last tier 3 2v2 of the night. They're not. I don't believe they are part of the same division, sadly. But it is Reeskee Shots versus Thick Mouthfeel. The pre-show will start very soon. No hesitations this time. We're back, everybody. How's it going? How's it going? How is it going? Still got so much energy tonight, and we only have one match left. I know it's been such a great night so far. We've had 2 sweeps. I don't know. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty cool, in my opinion. Oops, I accidentally turned my stream on. Hopefully everybody's having a great night. Again, you guys don't know who I am. 1, you gotta look down, and 2, you gotta stay in the stream a little longer here. I'm Spotty FC, I'm your caster tonight! And hopefully, you guys have stuck around since the very beginning, since the MBG Muffin Men swept the Walkman Warriors, and then we saw as Funny Car Man, Darksign Void, swept out aBigStinkyDoody. Apparently a name that they found really funny. I mean, I could see why. And now we end off with Thick Mouthfeel versus Reeskee Shots. A series that couldn't be any, with 2 teams that couldn't be any different. Thick Mouthfeel still looking for their first win. Reeskee Shots having not lost yet. They haven't dropped the series, and it's been very rare for them to drop even a single game. Thick Mouthfeel up against it here, against the team that is boasting a very, very, very impressive game win percentage at an 88%. And that's leading their division in game win percentage. I could see it. That is in fact leading, and for Thick Mouthfeel, they have the lowest one. They're at 20% game win percentage, so a tough series for them. Really can't get much tougher, and these teams can't be any more different. As I just noticed, one of the teams playing in their division has only scored 7 goals in 4 games. That's impressive. Well, anyways, let's get back on track here. Again, an important series in front of us between 2 teams that are both looking to make this season a little better for them at the end. For Thick Mouthfeel, they're technically not out of it. Even though they have lost 4 games straight, they're not out of it just yet. If they win both of their last series, which, I mean, they're not easy series by any means, but if they win both of their last series, they could actually make it in. They need a little bit of help as well, but they need to beat both of Reeskee Shots and Energy Infinite. And there's 2 teams currently undefeated in their division, and it's Reeskee Shots and Infinite Energy White. So they're having a bit of a difficulty here. Really unfortunate for them, but you know, that's just kind of how the dice are rolled. As the Senior Series guys are back. How are you guys doing there? Blunderpants, how you doing? Hopefully you're having a good night. Sadly, that Senior Series match was earlier today. It was the first match of the night. It was at 9 Eastern. So if that was what you're looking for, sorry, man, we didn't see. Also, it was not White who was defeated. It was Black. Still Energy Infinite, though. This couldn't be any more difficult of an end of the season for them. They're playing against both of the teams that have not, 2 of the teams that have not lost yet. There's 3 teams that haven't lost. They're playing 2 of them at the end of the season, which sucks because this is really a tough situation. But for Reeskee Shots, I'm really itchy, my goodness. Reeskee Shots, a win here though, gives them the first seed. It doesn't guarantee the first seed because again, there's Energy Infinite Black, and they still have 2 series to play, and they're very similar. There's only a 2% difference in game win percentage between Reeskee and Energy Infinite Black. Black still has 2 series to play. If they win both of them, they're beating out Reeskee Shots. If Reeskee Shots wins this and Energy Infinite Black loses 1 series, even if they have a better win percentage, Reeskee Shots still wins it overall. Reeskee Shots needs a win here to guarantee the top, to take the top seed, and for them to hopefully win out this division. That would be great for them to get the top seed. Haven't lost yet, and again, a really impressive win percentage. Couldn't ask more from this team. They have to play their last match against Thick Mouthfeel, though. And Thick Mouthfeel, they still have some life left in them. This is a team that can win it. You cannot count them out, ever. Like, they're not a team that will just lay down and give up. They're a team that will fight for it if they have to. Now that we get to see them play, we'll decide who is the better team, who has the better playstyle. Because overall, better team, it's Reeskee Shots right now. But Thick Mouthfeel could jump in, could surprise us. Just gotta wait and see what happens. Because anything is possible in the Indie Gaming League. I have said it here, I've said it before. Upsets, not uncommon. Just gotta wait for them to see what they bring. For Reeskee Shots, it's gonna be a lot of speed here. They're not a slow team. They're a pretty fast team. From the last time I cast them, which was not long ago, I think it was a week ago. I remember them being relatively fast in that last series, which they did win. But they're gonna have to bring that speed here this series. Yeah, again, we are checking to make sure both teams are actually gonna be getting into the lobbies. I would assume they're both in, but I have no clue. By the way, again, the goal differential, the save differential actually isn't that far off. It's only a 0.2 difference, actually favoring Thick Mouthfeel. Almost called them Mouthfeel. Thick Mouthfeel. The save percentage does favor them, but that's true for a lot of teams who are in losing seasons. They have to play a lot more defense. And while defense is great, if you can't pair it with a solid offense, you'll find yourself hitting a dead end. Again, we are making sure that both teams are in. I'm currently messaging them. But, hopefully, I did send them the info. It is correct info. I'm actually going to start charging my phone. My phone's kind of dying out here. There we go, it's starting to charge. Okay, we got a message from someone. Okay, we got one team in. As it's almost game time. It's almost time to get stuff's going again. This is the last series of the day. And so far, it's been a sweep every single series. This is the most likely series to end in a sweep. Is the one here between Thick Mouthfeel and Reeskee Shots. But Reeskee still needs to win those 3 games. One, obviously, they'll have it where it's an all-sweep day, but 2, also just because just to actually get a win, they have to get those 3 games, and it could be a sweep, it could not. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much for them. Every win, though, does make it a little bit harder for Energy Infinite Black to catch up to them. Making sure that Thick Mouthfeel may or may not be here. We're checking to see if they are here. Still waiting for them. You don't see a response, so hopefully they do make it. It would be unfortunate if we do end today on a forfeit. That would be a very disappointing way to end it. I am hopeful. While that happens, I'm going to turn on my game sound actually, because you might as well hear what it's saying. Again, we're making sure that everybody's in the lobby before we start. I have had issues before where I accidentally start a match when the other team isn't ready. So we're not going to have that happen. I would hate for that to happen. But again, I think a big focus here is the fact that for Thick Mouthfeel, only one of the players is over a 1 goal per game average, and that's Mvoke 2. For Reeskee, though, both of the players are above 1 goal. In fact, Fat Trash 33 is almost 3 goals per game average. Sorry, over 2 goals per game average. They're almost 2.5 goals per game average actually. As nope, they're here. Here comes Thick Mouthfeel. They're in the lobby. Good to know that they're all in. And we're going to make sure the stream is up and ready. Looks like it is. Is it? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Stream is ready. Sound is up. My mic is not glitching out like it did last series. We're good to go. The final series of the day will start here on Manfield Night. And it will continue to DFH Stadium and even further if we have to. The questions are really on Thick Mouthfeel, who are in the blue. But for... And yeah, Mvoke is playing. I expected he would. He has 1.8 goals per game average. But it makes sense that he would have to play against these guys. A team that is scoring like there's no tomorrow. The orange team is Reeskee shots. And they start off by a team bump, which is not a great start for them, but they give up no goals. The one thing that Thick Mouthfeel do that is sometimes not great is, oh, well, they pass extremely well. What a great pass there from Mvoke across the Vaughn, and it's Thick Mouthfeel with the early lead here in week 6. Thick Mouthfeel, they need to come out with an early lead because you don't know what Reeskee shots is going to throw at them. As must say, I do like that Hunter's decal, but as I was saying, the one thing that Thick Mouthfeel do that a lot of teams catch them on is their speed. They're not a very fast team. They're a team that likes to take their time, doesn't like to try to play faster than anybody else. And well, that might be bad against them. It actually might work against Reeskee. Reeskee shots is a team that can get caught off when you play a bit slow. They try to play fast, but if you carry the ball, if you dribble, if you play methodical, sometimes that forces them to have to kind of use that extra space, and that just makes them feel a bit awkward sometimes. This one in front for Mvoke. He can't get it, but here comes Vaughn. Vaughn's shot is on target, and Third Thursday can't get up to it. Thick Mouthfeel now doubles their lead. It's only been a minute in game 1, and Thick Mouthfeel look like a 5-0 team. As now 2 goals, they get an early lead here. What a start for them. And for Thick Mouthfeel, what they're doing again is they're just putting the pace of the game towards what they like. Reeskee shots, again, they don't like playing slow, and Thick Mouthfeel is playing slow. A lot of infield passes as well, as they are forcing Reeskee shots to challenge them in the corners. Because of the speed, they're making Reeskee shots make challenges that they would find undeniably usable. Usually. But because with all this space, they just think for Reeskee shots it's kind of awkward for them. But there's the speed working out for them. Outpacing Mvoke is Fat Trash. And he's looking infield. Now for a bump. Third Thursday can't put the shot on target. Vaughn. Gonna clear it away. Fat Trash. Dribble. Took him a little while. High flick. Playing like it's a 1v1 match. Sorry, Fat Trash. The 1v1 match is already over. His Third Thursday flicks it upward. Maybe to himself. And he's taking a while to get to it. And same goes for Mvoke. He's letting Third Thursday challenge. And Thick Mouthfeel playing this series pretty slow. We'll just have to see how long this will work for them, as Fat Trash's flick hits the crossbar. It doesn't go on target. But this other challenge will give Third Thursday some time, but he isn't able to beat out Mvoke. Mvoke has a much more solid challenge in the air. And here comes Vaughn. He beat out both players as well to that challenge, but he goes bumped away and not going to give his team a goal. As Typhoon's back. Hey, Typhoon's back. Let's go, Typhoon. How you doing? How's your project going, by the way? The one that you said you're completing is... Here comes Mvoke! Saved away by Fat Trash. And what I was talking about was Mvoke with over a goal per game. The only player on Thick Mouthfeel to have over a goal per game. But it's Vaughn who's scored twice this series. It's Mvoke who's doing the assists. Got the assist on the first goal. You see, he's trying to pass here for Vaughn, but now passing to himself is Mvoke. Gets his first goal of the game, and Thick Mouthfeel up to a 3-0 lead. And so that one dropped down pass. Fat Trash moving out of his net. He thought it would bounce outward instead of downward, and Mvoke read it correctly. And in that situation, it's really tough for a player to just jump up and get it, because it really hurts your camera. You look straight up. How do you control it? 3-0 in game? Yes, it is 3-0 in the game. As Fat Trash, Reeskee shots, and I'm surprised I have to say this, but are still looking for their first goal in the series. This is an absolute shocker in game 1. Thick Mouthfeel bringing the fight to Reeskee. And now they may have just given themselves another one, as here comes Vaughn. Can't beat out Fat Trash. Fat Trash. Flip ahead. Almost beat out Mvoke to it, but his touch was too weak. And Third Thursday doesn't like that one either, but Again, using his speed to whenever necessary, but the speed has been the thing that is wanted here for Thick Mouthfeel. They're taking the time when they need it. And Reeskee Shots does not like that. They do not like playing slow. Because whenever they do, it makes them feel awkward. They don't get the challenges that they want, and they like to outpace people, but I think Mouthfeel, they're okay with being outpaced. They're okay with letting Reeskee Shots kind of do what they want on offense when it comes to speed, but finally their first goal, 4 minutes and 1 second into game 1. Reeskee Shots finally gets their first goal. It's been a while for them, and that's just been credit to the possession of Thick Mouthfeel, and especially Mvoke being able to dribble that ball, take their time. That's why they're making Reeskee Shots look so bad, because Reeskee Shots just doesn't know how to play against this. This is a tough playstyle for them. A slow team giving Reeskee Shots some headaches. Fat Trash trying to dribble it out, trying to give his team a second goal. Dribble away. Oh, he crosses up Mvoke! Oh, Fat Trash! Oh, absolute domination there, and just exposed him with the cut of a lifetime. Oh, what a play there. My goodness, exposing the defense there of Thick Mouthfeel was Fat Trash. Now looking for another one in field for Third Thursday, but Third Thursday went for the bump. Vaughn with a whiff. Here comes Third Thursday. He doesn't have the boost to get it. And Mvoke wants to clear out. Instead, it's going to be left for Vaughn. This one, actually, it was on target. Oh my, Vaughn. Accuracy on point. And Vaughn with a hook shot to where Third Thursday can't catch up to it. This is such a confusing game. Yeah, it is. A complete shocker here from Thick Mouthfeel. They're going to take an early lead in this series as long as they hold great defense. It has been shakier as the game's gone on, though, as Reeskee Shots has taken more and more chances, but a shocker here in Game 1. Reeskee Shots, I thought they were going to sweep this one, and with how it looks, they have not lost a single series yet. And they've lost very few games. But Reeskee Shots is going to lose one to Thick Mouthfeel. And this is a shocker. Again, an absolute statement here from Thick Mouthfeel. A lot of people counting them out of it already, even though they are not out. And a win against Reeskee Shots here is just making them look more and more deadly. Reeskee Shots have only lost 2 games so far this season. Now make it 3. They drop one to the lowest ranked team in their division. Reeskee Shots. What happened here? It looks like as if they haven't woken up. A really slow start for them, as Thick Mouthfeel came out to a very early lead, a very early aggression from them, and they utilized it perfectly. They need to do that again, though, in this game. Isn't it? Is it 1-0 right now? It is 1-0 right now. Not for Reeskee, though. For Thick Mouthfeel, they won that game. Whoops, wrong team. I just went on autopilot there. My bad. No, they aren't given wins here. Spotty Stream does not give out free wins. That's up to the players. If they want to give out a free win, that's their choice. As we go into game 2, Mvoke bling his way through Third Thursday, and with how the series is going, maybe if it's long enough, if we go to a long game 5, we could actually end up in Thursday if it lasts long enough. But we've never had a series go an hour. I don't think this will probably not be the first, but who knows? As Mvoke, and once again, Thick Mouthfeel with the early lead. It's all from Mvoke catching Third Thursday on his whiff. And for Thick Mouthfeel, what happened here for them? I mean, I should say, what happened here really? How in the world? I told you, it's all about playstyles. Anything can happen in the Indy Gaming League, and we might be seeing a massive upset here as Vaughn now, info pass from Mvoke. They went for a couple of those in game 1. That's what gave them their first goal of the series. Now Mvoke using Vaughn to double their lead. As a big issue here for Reeskee. A lot of hard challenges in the corner. They don't like to put someone in front of the net. They like to both go near that corner. They like to play close, and these infield passes from Thick Mouthfeel are doing some of the work. And as I say, that's a kickoff goal straight in the net from Fat Trash. And Invoke, pretty awkward attempt there at trying to get that touch. Seems like he seems like he was just a bit slow to react to that bounce. And now Reeskee, one goal away from tying this up. But Thursday doesn't make the touch. Fat Trash waiting back. Gonna chip it over Invoke. Looking at Vaughn in front of him. Vaughn chased down by Thursday. You can see he's trying to move Vaughn so hard in here. And it may have worked. No, Fat Trash doesn't get the Doomsy Dish. And Invoke clearing it away as that was probably the slowest offense we've seen from Reeskee shots, or really by any team this series so far. You saw Fat Trash waiting so long here for Thursday to get his chance. But Thursday, while he was able to force out one defender, the other one came in and made the save. Invoke doesn't get the touch past Thursday. Out for Vaughn. Vaughn pinches it to the corner. And I should say about Thick Mouthfeel, I did a bit of research on them. They have a 3v3 team as well. I'm sure a lot of you know about them. That 3v3 team is also 0-4, so Thick Mouthfeel looking for their first win for any of their teams. What a surprise it would be to go up to do it against the team that is fighting for first in their own division. Fat Trash doesn't beat past Vaughn, and Invoke can challenge up on this, but doesn't decide to. He has some boost to try to challenge Thursday, but now it just seems like Thick Mouthfeel trying to put in early challenges here. And this one out to the corner. Fat Trash doesn't get it. Here comes Invoke. For Thick Mouthfeel, getting another goal is crucial to their success. Holding on a 1-goal lead against any team is incredibly difficult, and that 1-goal lead might be gone right now with Fat Trash. It is. Bit awkward here from Reeskee. They haven't looked good at all so far this series. As you can see, a double command on offense. They do get a goal from it, but it's a bit shaky from him here. You're playing the last game of the regular season on Sunday. Ooh, that sucks. That's rough, man. Well, good luck on Sunday. I will actually have some... I do have some casted matches on Saturday. I have a couple on Sunday as well. I have 2 on Sunday. As Fat Trash trying to make the touch, can't do so. Vaughn doesn't make it either. Taking out a couple, but for Thick Mouthfeel, they haven't been able to score. It takes them a while to get goals late in games. But that mistake from Fat Trash, Invoke puts it on target. And Thick Mouthfeel, once again, waiting for mistakes, getting mistakes from Reeskee. Reeskee shots, once again, down a goal. And if Thick Mouthfeel keeps up this offense, they'll continue to play well, but it's really all about their defense. They haven't done a ton of crazy stuff on offense. Save for maybe those infield passes, not a lot has happened to them on offense. It's mostly on defense. Waiting for Reeskee shots to make the mistake. Just holding up, getting any clear that they need. But that one may have just hurt them. No, it's off the crossbar. And Vaughn clears it, gets some boost, and is ready to reset. And the Invoke missed the ball as Invoke. Third Thursday and Fat Trash. Fat Trash should score this, and does. A huge error from Thick Mouthfeel, as Invoke complete whiff, and Vaughn had complete faith in him to get that touch, which was a relatively routine touch. Thick Mouthfeel just threw away that lead. And now, once again, they have to search for another goal. But a bad kickoff from him. Fat Trash has stopped moving. Stopped moving by the looks of it. Hopefully, he's having issues. I do remember him having PC issues. I think the last time we saw him play, he had PC issues. As a goal coming in from Invoke. In the Indy Gaming League, there are no timeouts during the game. There's no timeouts. As now Fat Trash lost connection. Third Thursday's gonna have to play without him. And Fat Trash joined back in. As he's back. Oh, and great sportsmanship there from Thick Mouthfeel. Not willing to go on the offensive immediately and try to get another goal. They very well could have. Would have been completely legal as well. to get themselves under the goal, but instead they wait. They are okay with letting Reeskee shots wait for Fat Trash to get back in the lobby. Great sportsmanship there from them. As Fat Trash, what's he gonna do with this extra life? He's gonna use it to give Thursday a goal. the sportsmanship kind of backfires here for Thick Mouthfeel. Fat Trash immediately with the solo play. That's exactly what you get for being good sports. No, Thick Mouthfeel, great sports from them. Once again, this game is tied. This has been the closest game so far this series. And for Reeskee's shots, all they need is that lead, and they can put Thick Mouthfeel on the back foot. One good shot, converted into one goal. Give Reeskee shots a win here, but that one saved away by Mvoke, and he's also going to be the one to get this clear. But again, the speed of Thick Mouthfeel starting to become their, what's hurting them here. Is now Reeskee taking away a lot of the boost. And you can see the speed. They're not getting very strong clears either. As Vaughn, a bit of a whiff there of Mvoke. Gives it away, but stops by Fat Trash. Rolls up the wall. He doesn't get the touch either. Someone on Thick Mouthfeel is going to challenge this. It's infield for Vaughn. Doesn't get the touch, and this one will drop for overtime in Game 2. A must-win, basically, for Reeskee. They really can't afford to go 2-0 down in the series against the lowest rank, it's the theoretically weakest team in their division. Thick Mouthfeel, a 2-0 start would be monumental. Vaughn takes it here, challenged immediately by Third Thursday, and all they need to do here for Thick Mouthfeel is break out and get one shot. They've been shooting relatively well, but they cannot be forcing out whiffs like that. Vaughn, we've criticized both players on their ability on not being able to make contact with the ball consistently, and this is no difference. And it's going to give Reeskee shots. Whiffs have given Reeskee shots an opening into this game, and now a whiff has given Reeskee shots a win in Game 2. 1-1 series, as Reeskee shots still looks very, very much asleep in the series. It just looks like they're uncomfortable against Thick Mouthfeel. Thick Mouthfeel just has the playstyle that works against them. But it doesn't work here. Instead, it goes to overtime. It will give Reeskee a 1-1 tie series. Now we go to a de facto best of 3. All players are ready. There we go. Reeskee shots, can they build on this momentum? Vaughn's my dad. Oh, he is? Oh, I didn't know that. Well, he's playing pretty well, actually, Civvy. He's actually playing really well. He's been shooting pretty well off of a lot of Mvoke's pass, so you definitely should support him, man. Vaughn's been playing a pretty good series so far, but for Thick Mouthfeel, that lead in that last one kind of cut in towards them. Reeskee's shots did put on good shots, but they put on good offense. They held control for almost the entirety of that series. Very rare whenever Thick Mouthfeel got a chance on offense, as now Reeskee shots now starting to just pick up the pace here a little bit more. You can see them using a lot more boost, playing a lot more supersonic. They're trying to now run around at Thick Mouthfeel instead of play at their speed. As a double, the ground double pinch, giving Fat Trash some chance on offense here. Looking for another touch. Can't beat out Mvoke with it though, and Third Thursday dunked away by Mvoke as well. Mvoke demoed though, and Thick Mouthfeel. This is where speed might become a problem for them. Because if demos come against them, they're going to need to start picking it up. They're going to need to start avoiding demos, and having speed is a great way of doing it. So if you don't have speed, that gives you less options. Mvoke, light clear away, and Fat Trash will get it back. Vaughn, getting one himself. Here comes Third Thursday, but he hits it behind him. Fat Trash needs to save him here. Mvoke, but it's infield for Third Thursday. He doesn't get a good shot, and Vaughn is going to collect this one, dribble it out. And for Thick Mouthfeel, oh, he may have just outplayed both of them. Can't get the ball past, though. Third Thursday collects it on the back wall. Bumped out by Vaughn, who's now going after Fat Trash. But Fat Trash, he jumps early. That's how you avoid demos. Yeah, avoid them by jumping, by playing fast, by making quick decisions. And now Third Thursday, catching Thick Mouthfeel, overcommitting. And he may have just gotten a goal for it as well. Yes, he does. Fat Trash with the shot. Third Thursday with the goal. And Thick Mouthfeel. This is a bit of an... This is another one that we've seen them have happen before. They do play over aggressive. Sometimes when things don't work for them, when they can't collect the ball, when they can't dribble, they push everybody up on offense, and that leaves their backfield susceptible. But so far, that's been the only error they've really had this series. The only other one might have been, really they played the rest of the series pretty well. They played a playstyle that is tough for Reeskee to play against. A team that has only lost 2 games so far this series. Trying to now keep it only at 3. Third Thursday. Doesn't make the touch here. You can see Thick Mouthfeel just waiting, letting mistakes happen. They know that Reeskee is not a perfect team. And it will make errors. They're just trying to see when those happen. This one clears, and where's Mvoke? Mvoke nowhere to be seen. Absolutely hidden away from the view. He was all the way in the back, getting boost. But now Fat Trash, not a great touch. In for both players, and it's a double commit again from Thick Mouthfeel. And the comms broken down. Nowhere to be seen. Both players come in on a shot that only one of them should have gone for, and Thick Mouthfeel now down by 2. And Reeskee Shots playing the same kind of playstyle, waiting for mistakes from Thick Mouthfeel, but this is not the playstyle that Reeskee Shots are known for. This is not why they are currently 5-0. They're 5-0 because they play with speed, they play smart challenges, and they more importantly have the mechanics to do it, the consistency. But now getting scored on is Mvoke. Mvoke going to score on them, I should say. Out of a double commit here, as both players bump each other. An issue that we saw from Reeskee Shots before, but usually their speed was able to mitigate it, but not in this series when it's played so slow. Those holes are just a lot bigger. There's Fat Trash. Moves it away. Mvoke, strong shot, not on target. Bumps out Third Thursday. Here comes Vaughn on target. Mvoke gonna bump out Third Thursday, and Fat Trash. Couple bumps, and now he gets bumped. Fitting for a player to go for bumps to get bumps out of the way. As Vaughn in field for Mvoke, but he doesn't read this one. Instead, it's Fat Trash! Off the post and in. A double tap. I wouldn't really call this a double tap, but it is definitely a double tap. It's off the post, and 2 touches. He's able to recover and get the touch that he needs. It's tough to read the post, though, because the ball can bounce anywhere. It can bounce inward. It can bounce outward. It can bounce straight out. It can go anywhere, really. Fat Trash reads it perfectly. And now he reads this play perfectly, completing his hat trick. Trying to take this game out of reach for Thick Mouthfeel. Thick Fat Trash, there's a reason he's averaging over 2 goals per game. Actually, over 2 1/3 goals per game, with 3 in this one. Just continuing to elevate his play. Looking for another one is Fat Trash as he bumps out Mvoke. Again, using the bumps well. Is the Reeskee Shots team. As you can see, Third Thursday not willing to challenge here. He's letting Fat Trash do it himself, and to his credit, Fat Trash is balling a lot of these players. And now finally asking for Third Thursday to play a little more aggressively was Fat Trash. Easy wins this challenge again. His bumps have been what have worked against a lot of players, especially Mvoke. Mvoke trying to take it slow. Again, they're trying to get possession play here, not play it too fast. But it has not worked here for Thick Mouthfeel. This game, a bit more one-sided than the others. As Reeskee Shots not falling for any of the usual tricks. Gonna get a goal here off of Mvoke's help. Mvoke got the last touch there. As, unfortunate for him, he really had no other choice but to challenge that. Couldn't win it. Could not win it. Unfortunate, really. Boys, I'm sorry, I didn't actually have that going. Vaughn, slow kickoff. He delayed it there. Trying to get a win. A late win for Thick Mouthfeel, but because Mvoke was hoping that it would ricochet back to him, he doesn't win the whole challenge, and now they're on offense. Vaughn, and that one's off the crossbar, an open net, and he misses it wide. It's a little too much power from Vaughn on the shooting. Reeskee Shots still holds that 4-goal lead. And as this game comes to an end, gotta look back at this game as Reeskee Shots gotta look back at this game as their highlights. This has been the best they played all series long. Wasn't really a hard bar to beat in the first place, but finally looking like their usual selves. As an info fat trash, he doesn't read it, but having some fun at the end of this game is Reeskee. They're going to win this one out in a 4-goal lead fashion, 5-1 in favor of Reeskee Shots. Going now to Game 4 on Utopia Coliseum. Reeskee is going to hope that this is the one to end it. And the big, a lot of the points here going to Reeskee Shots. They have not gone to Game 5 yet. They have not gone to Game 5 yet in this season. Thick Mouthfeel have. They went to Game 5 against 2 taps, one ball. They did lose in the end, but Game 4 ahead of us. Going to be on Utopia Coliseum. As Vaughn just needs a minute, of course. Maybe he's out doing something. Maybe he has to go do a deal to the pets. I have no clue. Whatever he has to go for. Must be important, obviously. As of course, we'll wait for him as long as we need to. They have actually Thick Mouth will actually have 10 minutes in between the game if they need to. If they have something that they have to attend to. So, waiting to see if they do it, although I doubt it will take 10 minutes. For him to do whatever he has to do. I will wait for the players to join. Utopia Coliseum, a beautiful map. This could be the way the series ends. Thick Mouthfeel needs to win here to force Game 5. They have their Game 5 experience. They've gone to it before. And even though they didn't win, they'll be better under that pressure than Reeskee. Reeskee Shots, probably a must-win on this game. They probably need to win this one. And now they're in. Here comes the teams. Reeskee Shots. This game, one they should probably win, just based on the looks of last game. They dominated last game, but this is probably one they should win again. They don't have the experience on Game 5. They definitely seem like they might be a bit of a nervous team in this series. Either that, or they just their playstyle just doesn't work against Thick Mouthfeels. But whatever it is, going to Game 5 would be pretty terrible for them. They just need to get that lead, and they need to hold it. But Vaughn doesn't think that that should happen. In fact, he's going to try to make a lead for Thick Mouthfeel, but that's saved away by Third Thursday. And Third Thursday gets past Mvoke, open net in front of him. He doesn't put it on a target, but Fat Trash is there to help him out, give his friend a little bit of a helping hand here, and put the ball in the back of the net for him. As once again, Thick Mouthfeel leaves the net wide open on the counterattack. Reeskee Shots takes an early lead. And another kickoff win from Reeskee Shots. They've been able to dust some of these kickoffs past Thick Mouthfeel. But how long is it for them, though, to get that goal from it? A great clear away, though, from Vaughn. There was all imminent danger with Third Thursday. He was going to score that, surely, had Vaughn not put that in that challenge. And now Vaughn, an amazing challenge! Open net in front of him. Bumps out Invoke for extra measure as well, just for a little bit of extra spice. Bumps out his own teammate just to take the goal for himself. And now Thick Mouthfeel tie up this game. And Vaughn, that's kind of what he's banking on a lot on these challenges. He's banking on extreme wins on these challenges, and another one trying to go there, but these risk-reward situations not favoring Thick Mouthfeel, as Fat Trash gets his second. And for Vaughn, that was a challenge that he would probably like to not do. Probably like to go back. He'd probably like to rewind that and not go for that challenge, because in reality, he had no business doing that. It was Mvoke's challenge to go for, and Vaughn was just the slower player of the two, going for it. And another kickoff win. Another dust here on the kickoff from Reeskee Shots. Very rarely you see people with that fast of a kickoff that they're able to dust their opponents. But Reeskee Shots are doing it here against Thick Mouthfeel. But Thick Mouthfeel once again tying it up. Mvoke now to score. Off of an awkward play, you see Fat Trash, he backflips He backflips when he doesn't want to, and Invoke just a bit fortunate there. He's fortunate that Fat Trash backflips, because had Fat Trash not done that, probably would have been a challenge, probably wouldn't have been a goal, but Invoke, he'll take those. And now the slow kickoff paying in favor of Thick Mouthfeel, but not for long. Reeskee shots now, once again with possession. And Fat Trash with a goal. Whenever they get a goal, it always goes against them for Thick Mouthfeel, and once again it's Vaughn. Turns the wrong way on that challenge. He turned towards the corner and not towards the nets, and Fat Trash, I mean, if he's turning towards the net, he's gonna score. He's scoring that every single day of the week. You don't miss those if you're Fat Trash. Again, Invoke now going for the boost, but Fat Trash outplays too. Vaughn was credited with the save, but Fat Trash does still score off of a fun little dribble flick play. As Vaughn, he just didn't have enough on it. And Reeskee shots lead by 2. Fat Trash collects the ball. Demoed along the way, but Third Thursday's up with it, and he's also demoed. Thick Mouthfeel taking bodies in this game, in this one, on Utopia Coliseum. If this was a best of 7, I'd be asking why they're doing it, because we have Wasteland on Game 5, but because this is a best of 5, great place to do it as well. Where the Gladiators fought, it's now where these teams fight, and they are fighting bloody. Invoke gives it long into the corner. Gonna roll a bit favorably here for Reeskee, but depends if they can get the touch. They cannot. It's in foot for Vaughn. Vaughn saved by Fat Trash. And it's still bouncing in front. Here comes Third Thursday clearing it away. Invoke still putting on the pressure, and Vaughn in with the shot. Saved by Third Thursday. Absolute denial. And you thought they had it there. A classic infield pass from Thick Mouthfeel doesn't work. Third Thursday comes up with a save out of nowhere. But it doesn't last for long. Invoke's gonna score 2 goals on 2 shots. Whenever they do get shots, it's very rare that it gets saved. Or more likely, it's very rare that it ever is really that bad of a shot. From Thick Mouthfeel, they're shooting very well. Shooting 50%, my goodness. I mean, Reeskee's shooting 4 for 5 with Fat Trash, and that's 80% shooting. Pretty impressive shooting, I must say, but who is going to end up with the better shooting? So far, Thick Mouthfeel have more shots. They've been able to generate more with their offense. And now, another goal. Calamity in the back in the orange half, and Invoke will capitalize off of this awkward touch from Third Thursday. Thick Mouthfeel trying to force a Game 5 here to end out today's stream. They're so close, but yet so far they still need another goal. And then they need to play some pretty solid defense against Reeskee, who have a weapon in Fat Trash, who is playing extremely well this game. Fat Trash still looking for that goal to take that lead again. You must ask about Third Thursday. He hasn't shot yet this game, and they're going to need him to shoot if they want to be at full strength here for Reeskee. Because so far, Fat Trash is really the only weapon for them right now. While he's been a very good weapon, Third Thursday been kind of shrugged off here by Thick Mouthfeel. They haven't put a lot of faith into his offensive abilities. And they definitely don't think, and they're definitely much more cautious of what Fat Trash is generating. As Vaughn, demo in the backfield from Invoke, now going after Third Thursday, but Third Thursday, he was already at the challenge. No use going for him. As Reeskee with Fat Trash over 1. In towards the net, Vaughn, a light clear away. Fat Trash keeping it in the corner. Here comes Invoke. Fat Trash continues to stuff them here and bump out Vaughn. Third Thursday, his first shot does become a goal. And it's all from Fat Trash. An absolute brick body, bullying Thick Mouthfeel into leaving the net open. There's no chance they're gonna save that one. Third Thursday waltzes into that goal. Thick Mouthfeel again bullied. It seems like Fat Trash is out for them. Now he needs to make the save. Does not. Vaughn now with another goal, and this series is continuing to go back and forth as It's defensive woes on both sides here. Sometimes as Fat Trash, he's been playing so well on offense, you expected him to bring it on defense, but doesn't come up with a save when they need it. And once again, Mouthfeel tie the game up. I'm sounding like a broken record here. Fat Trash. Whenever they need an outplay, it's him to do it. It's him to do it. Again, he continues his offensive tear. As he dribbles past Mvoke bumps out of the way. As Vaughn, nowhere to be seen. He's already off loitering in offense. And Fat Trash just dribbles his way. He pops his way into the net. And this one now 11 goals this game. Again, defense. What is defense? As now Vaughn's lost connection. Oh, so unfortunate here for Dick Mouthfeel as Third Thursday tries to put it in his own net, I think. Fat Trash is gonna wait. The final seconds tick by, and I don't know what they're gonna do. We saw good sportsmanship here. As they're gonna let this one go in. Again, good sportsmanship on both sides. While we're waiting for Vaughn. Reeskee shots, good sports here. They could have very easily just let these final seconds tick by, win out this series, but instead they're trying to get as much time as they can for Vaughn to get back in the game. He lost connection, and I have a feeling they're gonna let this time run as long as they can to wait until Vaughn gets back. And as we will be going to an overtime here. Still waiting for Vaughn to join the lobby. As there, no Perry, he is not. He is still not in. We saw this last game with Fat Trash losing connection. Now it's Vaughn who's lost connection. Just waiting for him to reconnect. All both teams, they can play. They have no need to actually wait this out. They can play they can score. Whoever scores next wins it. And disconnect or not, Reeskee shots can win it out here if they just want to just score it. But they decide to wait for it. Again, good sportsmanship here. Let's hope it doesn't take us too long for Vaughn to get back in the lobby. This could actually become the longest overtime ever if Vaughn is having difficulties with his PC. He might be doing a PC reset as well. As now he's back. Vaughn back in the game. And Thick Mouthfeel will have the ball start off. I must say, a clap and a half for both teams. Clap for both teams here. Massive applause for them. Such great sportsmanship from them in this series. Now back in it. Fat Trash, is he going to end it here? Yes, he does. 6 goals, 7 shots. Unheard of shooting accuracy. And it's Fat Trash to lead the charge. It's Fat Trash to end it. Over 85% shooting. And a win here for Reeskee shots. It didn't look pretty. And they really looked like Thick Mouthfeel was controlling them in some aspects. They're going to have a lot to work on going into the playoffs, but they get the win nonetheless. It's a 3-1 win to end it off tonight. That series ends with Reeskee shots, and that's what makes the good teams great. Even when they aren't playing their best, and Reeskee shots did not play their best, they still manage to get wins when they need them. They still manage to look good when they need to. And Reeskee shots with the win. While I've criticized both teams so much, they both played incredibly well. Thick Mouthfeel, a huge step up from the last time we saw them, and Reeskee shots, again, it's what makes good teams great. They play good, they play great even when they're not playing amazingly. And if that's their floor, that's the lowest they can play, any team in the playoffs is going to be scary. As prediction is over. And that will end the stream. We're going to be, I think we're going to be trying, I'm going to try to raid an IGL caster if there is one still live. I'm hoping that. Okay, it's having issues here. I'm going to try to reset my Google Chrome. It's okay, you can say we suck. No, you guys just didn't have a great match. Or you guys look like you're a bit tired, maybe a bit slow. Honestly, that's what makes you guys great as a team. There's a reason why you're now the top team in your division. Because even when you guys don't look great, you're still playing well. You still look strong. As I will end it off today. And I do know someone that we can raid. They're not Indy Gaming League related. They are a fun person. We can raid. I know a team that we can. Oh, we can raid a team. Let me see if I can get them. Whoop. Their name, I'd have to search up what their name is again on Twitch. I know what their name is in real life, but I don't know what their name is. Not their name in real life. I know what their Discord name is. I don't actually know what their stream name is, but let me find it for you guys. Thanks for casting. No, thank you, Vaughn, for getting this match and making it a real fun series as well. As I'm trying to find who's currently live. It is Sam Waffle. Sam Waffle 2000. That's what he's known as in Twitch. Let's go raid Sam Waffle. It's been a long night. Currently nothing scheduled for tomorrow. If you guys have any scrimmages or stuff, or have a team that you want to play for tomorrow, just let me know. Send me a message on Discord at SportFC1975. Trust me, you guys, it's gonna be fun. Let's get Sam Waffle as 500 bits cheered by Vaughn. A great way to end off tonight. Thank you so much for the support, Vaughn. I did criticize you guys a lot, but you guys played exceptionally well, and even though you are still winless, you guys really took it to Reeskee shots. You're a competitive team all the way. There we go. Let's get our raid going. We're gonna go and say hi to Sam Waffle 2000. He's playing some Rocket League right now. Oh, it's loud 500 bits cheered by Civvy! Civvy! Big shout out. Thank you so much. Let's go say raid Sam Waffle. Have an amazing night, everybody.